Hello, hey guys, how's it going? I'm on here. Sounds pretty good. I don't hear any sort of feedback or anything, so that's a good sign. On sec. I gotta push this. And yeah, so I'm here. It's me. Just streaming. I need to get a new microphone, but for now, we're going to just use this. Maybe for Black Friday. That'd be a good one. Good time to get something on the internet or somewhere else. There are other places to buy stuff besides Amazon, right? It's just so convenient, but, you know. A lot of stuff going on. With that. Anyway, here we are. This guy's playing some really nice trumpet. Hello, officer.
Hello, officer.
Okay, don't say that to me. So yeah, I thought tonight we would just, I really just feel so bad that the game is arcing toward its end. Excuse you. I wanna be with Arthur as long as I can. I'm not feeling good about stuff. I feel like stuff's gonna go downhill pretty quick, so I have some pretty cool looking guns and stuff now. Everything I've upgraded. And oh. I almost shot my horse. But let me just clean everything real quick. That could have been catastrophic. I almost shot Mina. Alright, look at that. Yeah, everything kind of has pearl grips and kind of a mixture of dark iron and gold, so. Where are we? So there's Trelawney. They want to set up a new heist to do. And once again, I feel like Dutch is just pulling a fast one on everyone because it's really not gonna go well for pretty much anyone, I don't think so. Okay, so let's go. Where are we? I just want to find some bones. So we're in Lemoyne. It seems like there's gonna be one up here near the L in Lemoyne. I think we might have found this one already, but I don't know. It's just we're here to have fun and do some like 100% stuff tonight, so I don't know if I'll do a bunch of missions or whatever. But I imagine we'll get into some mischief just around the world, so hopefully I'll have some people say hi, and yeah. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. What did I spend my day doing? I plotted a new, like the first act of my new movie that I'm working on, which is good. I wanted to write another feature, which I'm excited about. It's another, I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant to call it like a horror film, but I would say it's a horror film. I like scary movies. I'm trying to watch more recently. So that's been exciting. Hopefully, actually, should we try to see if we can see an iguana? I need like a perfect iguana skin, and I don't know where to find one. Excuse me, has anyone seen any iguanas? Ooh, a 3-star American alligator. I'm sorry, alligator. It's something that must be done. Men, don't mind me. It's just a digital alligator, guys, don't worry. I do feel bad, though, every time, so there is that. I think I'll just take this back to, I'll take this back to Pearson real quick. What I don't get, so he cuts it right there, right? And then he cuts it off, but then you see like the head is attached. Is it because he has the bottom and the top? Because you could see the face of the alligator clearly on the roll. Like right there, you see it? So I don't know. But let me take this to Pearson real quick. I think we still need it for my room, right? Like a alligator skull or something. But I needed one of those, so let me just go down here real quick. Sadie's a fun character. We haven't seen very much of her for a bit. How does one find an iguana? That's what I want to know. Gonna be fixated on this iguana all night. Yes, I plotted part of that movie, and then hopefully I'll be able to do Act 2 and 3 maybe tomorrow, depending. And then, what is that, just a turtle? Yeah. I also need to eat some berries. I need to eat 4 different types of berries for a challenge. Not milkweed. I feel like it must be really hard to kill a tortoise in this game. And I mean emotionally, not like I could just shoot it, but it must feel so bad. It's like the epitome of annoying hunter stuff. It's just someone shooting a turtle. A tortoise, I should say, sorry. I must say I'm pretty happy with my look right now. I feel like it looked pretty cool. I was trying to go for like a black trench coat, all black, man in black sort of thing from Westworld, but truth be told, it's a little difficult to find all black stuff. Like, it's hard to find a black trench coat. You have one, but it's kind of dirty all the time, and I want to, you know, I want to be a sharp dressed man. So, yeah, where are these iguanas? I guess maybe the iguanas are. I think you go further south past Blackwater later in the game. Maybe that'll be a thing, but I feel like I'm getting hints of what the end of the story is going to be like, and I'm already upset, so it's making me very sad. There are a few things that I feel are going to come to pass based on some stuff that's happened with Arthur. Plus, I mean, did he ever seem like a character that was going to make it, you know, to the new world, or this, to make it past the end of this game, you know, because I mean, that being a part of a dying breed, such a heavy theme in this game. Are there guys there? I also need to do a sharpshooter challenge to get a shot from over 660 feet away. I believe that's one of my challenges. Is there a guy there? I don't see anyone. I'm just gonna check at this field real quick because they have a lot of boar, and I need like 4 perfect boar. Do repeaters. What is good for boar? If I could get like 1 or 2 perfect boar skins right now, that would be helpful. So I got a squirrel. For the sake of a side mission, I have to find a woodpecker, I believe, which is kind of strange, but I don't know how I spot a woodpecker. A little bit more difficult to see birds, I think, but I don't see any. Oh, not see, only 1 star. Still stunned by how good this game looks. It's man, it's impressive. Eastern wild turkey. I do want an excuse to use my dynamite arrows as well. Oh wait, here we go. Ooh, 1. Oh, guys, here we go. We need 4, I believe, so this is good. I know I'm being quiet in real life, it's just tense. Ah, shoot, they're making the angles hard. Get him? Ah! No? Shoot. Man. That was the one I expected to not make it. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't like that. Makes me sad. Please just be perfect. Yes! Okay, so we got 2 perfect. We'll donate both of them. And then we'll only need 1 more. I think I have 1 already, so... Finally get that stuff for John. I still maintain that you're going to get to play as John in this game. Come on, boy. Or it's a girl, actually. Oh, what the heck? I thought I had 2 perfects. Man, I guess I must have skimmed this one in the back or something. Just give me an upgrade, please. Come on, perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes! It's a good start to today, guys. Good start to today. And the reason why that's possible is I have the eagle trinket. I believe it's the eagle trinket that you get from killing the elk. It's Bill. For killing the legendary elk. And that trinket will improve the quality of all the skins that you get. If I could find 1 more... That's not good. If I could find 1 more boar, that'd be nice. Actually, I didn't play this game very much yesterday. Not to say that's like an accomplishment or anything, but just didn't manage it. Didn't manage it. Let's see any more. Don't see any trails or anything, so let's just head back over. Nope, a small fox, some yarrow. I don't know why it's so hard to find different species of berry. So I need some berries, guys. American red fox. I thought I heard a boar just then. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Quality content on this channel. Just lots of prolonged silence and very few people in the chat. Jackrabbit, deer. Yeah, if we sleep, they'll probably respawn. Or, gosh, I can't speak. If I sleep, they'll probably respawn. So, there's that, at least. I haven't been in here. Can I go in here? Always freaks me out doing this sort of stuff. Well, that's not good. Oh dear. There's also, they do a good job of doing, there's a lot of really creepy stuff in this game as well. I feel like this ended poorly. Newspaper scrap? Were they ran away with a subscriber than $9. Huh. Interesting. Cannot parse what was going on here. Do I not want this rum? Must I drink my own rum? Is it gin? What is it? Guarma? Looks like it. Hey Reaper, how's it going? It's going pretty well, I guess. I just guess Arthur doesn't want this rum. Hey, it does. Never mind. How are you today? Just doing some like side stuff. I don't know how long I'll stream tonight, but I figured I got a lot of writing stuff done today, so why not? I'm feeling good. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this new script I'm working on. Finished like drafting the first, not drafting, but plotting the first act on some. I just did like a general brainstorm. I've been writing like 2 pages handwritten a day. And then, oh, this is for the serial killer mission. We already did that. And then did some note cards today to kind of like further solidify the plans for everything, and feeling good. It's a mystery too, so you know, you kind of have to, it has to be pretty tight compared to other stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure I cross all my T's and dot all my I's, you know? I can't do the the drift break yet. Oh, God, man, that happens like way too often. Oh, look at that. Sorry, Mina. I named her Mina because my first horse was named Talbot, and Talbot was an allusion to Lawrence Talbot from The Wolfman. I figured Mina was a good reference to Dracula. Okay, let's talk to Pearson. Pearson, eat, and then we'll do some dinosaur hunting.
Ready? All good here?
Some people, I don't get why a lot of people complain about the controls of this game. I like it quite a bit, and I like that there's kind of a build-up to all movement. Like, there is definitely a build-up period, you know? Perfect wolf pelt. Crafting. Okay. Craft upgrades. Let's see. Deer. So I need, what is this? Iguana and deer. Deer and panther. So I need 2 deer, 3 deer, and a beaver. And a panther. I don't think we can get panther until later in the game. You feel free to script the scriptures about. Yeah, I mean, it's very generally a mystery set in the 90s. A tragedy happened in the 70s that this woman, you know, her mother dies and she goes home, which I know is kind of a general premise, but I think I have a pretty good, interesting idea for it. But this woman comes home to attend the funeral. Strange stuff occurs based upon this tragedy that happened in the 70s, and she starts investigating it, and kind of goes in a strange, hey, look at Little Jack, supernatural thriller sort of direction from there. I did such a poor job of explaining that. I didn't want to give it all away, but I'm excited about it. It's one of those things where it's been percolating, you know, just in my brain for a long time, and I finally had a little breakthrough the other day, and I was like, oh, that's definitely going to be a good idea.
Hello, Mr. Morgan.
So yeah, I'm excited. And it's nice. I find it probably because it's just shorter in general, but you know, plotting is difficult for me, but as I've grown older and written more stuff, it definitely needs to be done. And so, you know, I'm happy that this is going to be fairly well thought out by the time I actually start writing the first draft, so hopefully that draft goes pretty quickly. The best thing you can do, I think, for a film script especially, I mean, yeah, for like books and stuff too, but for a film script particularly, after having written like 5 of them, I think would be to just get a draft out and done. once you're able to like look at it and be like, okay, I got that, you know, like it feels really good. So it's very motivating, I think, to have a draft done of something. So okay, so we're gonna go. Ooh, there's a bounty. That's cool. We'll go to roads, but we gotta go to L right here to find. I think we might have found this dinosaur bone already, but why not check?
Yep. Yeah.
If I can get another perfect boar pelt, that'd be helpful, but I'm not counting on it. Apparently I still have 4 hideouts to do for like combat stuff, so I feel like that's quite a bit. I could rob a stagecoach. I'm just thinking about the best way to get... I have a challenge where I have to get 3 throwing knife kills within 10 seconds. Supernatural Mystery sounds exciting. Oh, thank you. And yeah, it's set in the East Coast, or on the East Coast during fall, so that's kind of like one of my favorite times. You know, and in the 90s I think it's kind of interesting too, and then it has the double narrative, you know, the 70s mystery, and partially inspired by that scene in David Fincher's Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, where she's researching that that parade, trying to find what happened to the missing girl. Which I always thought that scene was very artfully done and really interesting. And I always find it so creepy when you have like some sort of, not to say that this is going to happen, but when you have like a story in which like someone is focusing or like researching something, and then you know they're looking through all these pictures, and then like I love the idea that you saw the answer to the mystery really early on, but you didn't like realize it, you know what I mean? And so I always think that's very cool because it's very chilling, it's very creepy when you like look at that picture again and you see something that you didn't see before. And it's like, whoa. Okay. Perfect deer skin. Oh, I walked over it. God damn it. The first book, I haven't read it yet. It's a good book. I would say, though, the first book is very slow. Or it has a slow, like, read 70 pages and then judge it, because the first 70 pages, perfect. Damn it. Yeah, I would say read 70 pages and then judge it, because it's a weird, kind of meandering first bit, and then it gets better.
This camp ain't open to strangers. You don't like visitors, huh? Get out of here right now. Oh, don't mind me.
Jeez, guy. Sorry. But yeah, it's a weird first book, but ultimately very good. I read all 3 of the original authors' books, and I really, really enjoyed them. So, oh no, no. I need. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you went. Wait. Huh? Aha. I gotcha. Whoa. Whew. I'll read it next after I finish 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea is very good. I like that quite a bit. I like Jules Verne. That movie terrified me when I was younger. I found the squid part like still haunts me to this day. It really, really messes me up. Just the idea of tentacles. I used to have nightmares about that. And I think I watched that and Jaws within like the first, or I watched that and Jaws in the same year when I was like 9 or 10. It was poor decision on my part. So it affected, like, I didn't go in the water for like a year. And even if even now, like being an adult, I guess, like jumping into a pool, you can't help but think like it's impossible, but you know, a shark could fit in here, I guess. So yeah, that's a good book, and interesting that it was so forward thinking in its depiction of like an environmental, I guess he's an environmental terrorist, but he's like environmentally aware. He sees himself as like this sort of rebellious figure, Captain Nemo. I do think it's really cool.
Hey, mister. Oh, hey, friend. You boys don't look so fresh.
Oh, hey, it's the Mr. Black and Mr. White.
Friend.
We ate some bad mushrooms.
Bad business, sure. It's been real tough, partner.
So it seems.
I hate to ask, but we need some medicine. Kind of fast.
Medicine?
Yeah, look at us. Look at me.
That doesn't look good. It looks like they are rotting alive.
He ain't gonna last 3 days. And me?
And other than that, I've just been watching Naruto, which has been really fun.
Not at all.
I've been getting into manga and anime recently, so
I'm begging you, partner.
I read a bunch of Inio Asano, and I read Vagabond recently, just as recently as this morning, and it was really good. I liked it a lot. Give healthcare. I love when you just have these things and you can be like, here, finish this side quest real quick.
I told you, did I?
You did. You told me. You told me a lot of things.
We're gonna be alright, buddy.
Are we?
Well, physically. Drink this.
I'll give it to Black first.
No. Don't give it to White.
No.
Drink this.
Jaws and that at 10 talk about instant thalassophobia. Is that fear of the sea or fear of water?
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. So I do wish I was better at swimming, but that didn't help because I have a very active imagination.
Overseas. They don't like groups.
And the idea of being,
I know.
I hear
you know, in
boss.
open water is vaguely terrifying. Wow, it's so misty now. Okay, I think I already did get this. I already did see this one. So that's good. We have one of the dinosaur bones. I believe another one is right up here beneath the S around this area. So let's go up here. Not really that many in Lemoyne, oddly. I guess, is it because it's further seaward, maybe? I don't like it being so misty, but what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock at night. Should we just camp, probably? Is that a deer? Ah. Let's just camp. Be helpful. Just gonna sleep until morning. Nice 10-hour sleep. Yeah, the sea is terrifying, horrifying place to me. I mean, really cool, but the amount we don't know about I find so fascinating, you know? Okay. Let's go. Ooh. Sorry, horse. Still misty, but... Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Just ran face first into a hedge of rocks. Is that possible, a hedge of rocks? A stand of rocks? I like this country, this part of the map over here. Okay. Let's look for the telltale signs of dinosaur bones? It's of large bodies of water, inspired by Lovecraft's work too. Interesting. I mean, it's always a bummer that guy was such a horrible racist, but he did have some good ideas about, like, stories. Nothing else. But yeah, the Lovecraft mythos is fairly interesting. I was actually I was in a collection by this small publishing house in the UK. I wrote like a Lovecraftian story that they liked, but unfortunately the house closed down like right after. So, you know, so it goes, right? Okay, I guess it's sort of a little bit more right here, it seems. It says right next to the road, though, so we should be able to find it. We might just abandon this whole dinosaur thing if it doesn't work out. I want it to be at least a little interesting to watch, right? Nope. Anything? Anything? More berries. Oh, maybe there's some more berries here. Ah, more raspberries. Always more raspberries. Interesting. It says it would be right here. I don't see any of the telltale yellow gold looking spray that comes off of the interesting stuff. I just don't know why when you have like online guides we can't have a guide that has a picture and a location, like a picture of the map and a picture of the actual thing itself. Look at that. I'm not even mad.
Easy now.
Did I sell the file? Yeah, I do. I don't know. It's one of those stories where like it's an interesting idea, but I'm not sure if it was executed to as well as I would like now, obviously. But you know, everything's a learning experience. I like that, you know, about writing, that you kind of have to write to get better, and you know, just always a journey in that sense, and go back and make old stuff new again. So okay, so here's a gallery. I'm looking a little closer. I don't know. It says lands. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's why we're having a problem. So it seems to be right around here. Let's see if this works out. Hopefully it does. Oh, I'm sorry, Mina. Sorry. I feel so bad. I feel so bad every time I do that because it's always deeply my fault.
Easy, girl. You're okay. Real good.
I always get dirty too. Oh, I'm just gonna brush her off. Just brush you off real quick.
Hold still, girl.
There we go.
Yep.
I need 3. Ah. Nope. Okay. Only need the one. Got a little excited. Don't step on it. Ah, what the heck? It went from... Oh, because I used the rifle. I didn't use my bow. I'm a dummy.
Girl, nearly there.
Itchy nose. good pelt. What's the point? Why even keep it? Boo. Okay. I don't know why I didn't use a bow. Oh my god, this freaking guy.
Again, I know. Listen, I know what this looks like, but you've got to help me out again. Now, come on, please. Again? Come on now. Just shoot the damn chains already. Come on. Yes. Oh yes, praise the Lord. Thanks. Okay. I tell you, friend, I'm about more broke than last time, but well, I heard something you might like. Well, some drunk's been hoarding his money in this little place south of Rhodes down by the river. A lot of money, very drunk. At least that's what they say.
Oh, I look like a thief or something?
Or something.
Oh, that guy. I always love that. There's always a little of a zany quality to Red Dead, so. Okay. Show me those bones. Yeah, there they are. Found them. What's strange about Lovecraft is he was racist. He sort of hated everybody equally. Yeah, dude had some serious problems, so. It's weird. Respect for the influence he's had, but always unfortunate that has to be a part of it, There's actually what's his name? There's a really, really good writer who wrote like a reimagining of one of Lovecraft's works that was really well done. His name LeVar Bell? But he's a African-American writer that kind of had his own take on one of Lovecraft's stories, because he had a story where he walks through, like, I think it's like Brooklyn or something. He's just like disgusted. The main character. The Ballad of Black Tom, I believe it's called. And sort of like a reimagining of that story, but not that. Not in his voice, but in this other man's voice, which is more about, what are these birds? More about, our fear of other and all that stuff. So it's a really interesting novella. I believe he was nominated for the Hugo, so very cool stuff. It's one of those things where, like, I love Lord of the Rings and stuff, but when I heard that Amazon was making a series about it, I feel like I love those films so much, and there's so many great fantasy stories. If you haven't been reading fantasy, modern fantasy, there's a ton of great series out there that I definitely recommend you seek out. A lot of really great, interesting writers around right now, so there's just an abundance of stuff that could be adapted, and I really wish more TV entities would take advantage of that, and movie studios. But if you're gonna do like a long form adaptation, there's so much good fantasy right now. So yeah, Shannara and the Dark Sword are awesome fantasy. I've never read Shannara actually, or the Dark Sword. I've read a little bit of N.K. Jemisin. Her Broken Earth trilogy is really, really good. Brandon Sanderson I really enjoy. Joe Abercrombie and his First Law trilogy is really great. What else? What else? The Trader Barrow Cormorant by Seth Dickinson has a sequel that just came out that's supposed to be very good. I like the first one quite a bit. If you like fantasy and economics, it's a really good revenge story where this young woman's family and village, and they're like a kind of a Polynesian adjacent group of people, which I always appreciate. It's taken over by this kind of totalitarian entity called the Masquerade, and it's all about imperialism and all this stuff. And she realizes like the only way that she can conceive of getting vengeance on all these people is to join them, to like dismantle them from within. But it becomes that thing of like how far is she willing to go, which is really, really good. And I know that story's been done before, but like I don't know if it's ever been this bleak. Like it's really, really, she goes hard. She goes hard. She does some pretty insane stuff, and a lot of it too is like her thinking, I need to do this because eventually it'll pay off. But man, it gets dark, and it's very, very good, very compelling stuff. So I like that quite a bit. What else is really good? I'm gonna look at my. I have a giant bookshelf right now. Oh, Pierce Brown and his Red Rising trilogy is fun. A bit. I mean, I think Pierce Brown's a wonderful writer, and he's annoyingly young. I believe he's only like 2 years older than I am, so whatever. But he's really, really good, and he's just. Sometimes it does seem just kind of like darkness porn, or I'm like, Jesus, like we understand your character's just having a terrible time, but man, give him a break. But it's still very well done and very well written, and I always appreciate his stuff. And it's, you know, I guess maybe I'm just personally too nice to my characters. Maybe I need to be meaner. So Pierce Brown's great. Brandon Sanderson, I already said. On the YA side, what's her name? Leigh Bardugo, and her Grishaverse stuff is really good. I read the first trilogy of that. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, there's tons of great fantasy out there right now, guys. Victoria Schwab's, or V.E. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic series is great. Kind of like Avatar mixed with like a portal fantasy, where there are 4 like overlapping Londons, and I love London, so definitely a thing to check out. Victoria Schwab's also a good follow on Twitter and Instagram if you have that. And then she also has a superhero story called Vicious, and its recent sequel Vengeful, which I haven't read yet, but I've heard literally only good things about. She just signed a $1 million contract with Tor, so she's obviously very good. So, and also frustratingly young. But whatever. No, you know, everyone makes it in their own time. I know with Stan Lee, you know, first stream since Stan Lee passed away, but rest in peace to a legend. But with Stan Lee, you know, that whole thing of, you know, you make art and you get your success in your time. He was, 40 by the time he wrote some of his best stuff, so the latter half of his life was certainly more creatively prolific than the first half, so, you know, always hope, never give up, keep making art. But I saw another tweet the other day that was like, yeah, Stan Lee was 40 when he wrote this, or no, it was what was it? It was about Orson Welles saying like Orson Welles didn't direct his best stuff until he was in his late 50s, and it's like, psych, he made Citizen Kane when he was 25. You're screwed. I was like, that's fun. Orson Welles, a large man. If you ever want to see an interesting, or just have an interesting watch, he did a champagne commercial in the 80s, I believe. Jeez. Sorry, Mina. Sorry. Yeah, he did a champagne commercial, and he just got, like, extremely drunk. And it's really funny. Not that we should laugh at someone's very, obvious problem, but, he's supposed to say, like, the finest French vintage, but he's just like, the finest French vintage. And the director and the actors, you know, these 2 young actors, but I feel so bad for them because they're like, we get to act with Orson Welles. And he's just, like, just bombing every take. And he keeps, like, drinking the actual champagne for each take, and it's just, it's definitely a cluster. Okay, are we missing something? Am I missing one here? Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Where is this? Gimme this bone. Where is it? Do you see a bone? It's like real life. I love Lucy Bit. It is. I love Lucy. My mom and I used to watch it all the time. One of my favorite shows growing up. I'm having a hard time like seeing this because it's a weird, they have a different looking, that's why, guys, we're in the complete wrong place. They have a different looking map on this. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? Okay, that's the problem. Avoid the trees, Arthur. It's like the one thing more deadly than guns in this game is trees and rocks. I've sent myself like flying over so many. Oh, it's like a family of fox. Or coyotes. That's cool. See, like a herd, a group. What's the name? A collection of coyotes. Come on, dinosaur bone. Come on, bones. I mean, let's look. If you're gonna find bones, this looks like a place you would find them, right? Imagine if you just turn a corner, it's just David Boreas. I have never watched Bones, so I'm sorry if you thought that was a really funny joke. And I don't think I will. I'm not really into. Whoa. Not really into that sort of serialized television or like crime stuff. I haven't really delved into that deeply, but is there not? The heck? I'm having such a hard time with this okay. For whatever reason, it's really hard for me to visualize. Guys, I'm so stupid. Okay, so that's why I was in the wrong place twice. It's up here. Jeez. Ugh. Quality content on this stream. Have you read any of the Riverworld books? I have not. What are those about, and who are they written by? White-tailed deer. You're only one star. You live to fight another day. What is this? A red fox. Yeah, Riverworld. I've never read any Riverworld books, but I like the name. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Deer. Or, sorry, Miss Deer. It's your day. Oh. Ah, I hope the tree didn't take it down a notch. Sorry. Don't step on it, Arthur. Is it gonna be a quick animation? Yes. I like how whenever it's awkward, they're just like, whatever. Who cares about the realism? Okay, I think we need 2 more for Pearson at the camp, and then 1 more perfect boar. 1 more perfect boar skin, and then we'll have some nice upgrades, so. Yay us, right? Oh my god, I almost ran over this bunny. Get away, bunny. I feel like it's about time I was ambushed by some O'Driscolls or something.
Here we go. Easy now.
But maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we'll see something soon. I was thinking, is there a way you could play this game where you like role play really hard and you only have Arthur fight with a bow and like a tomahawk? Oh, I also found like a Viking hatchet, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, and I also have a Viking helmet, but the hatchet you gotta be careful with because you have to retrieve it every time you throw it, or else you'll lose it. So be careful. Right, Arthur? We do not support drinking and horse riding on this stream. I just want to let you guys know. But cocaine gum? Sure, why not? I like this current getup I have. I gotta say, I feel like this is the sharpest I've felt. And this is I try to roleplay a little with Arthur, and I feel like this is something that I don't feel too out of sorts wearing. Because I feel like, I don't know, I don't think Arthur is a fancy boy, but I've seen, it's just my interpretation of the character. I've seen a lot of people do some really interesting outfits. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go for Kurt Russell in Hateful Eight next as my inspiration. Even though as I said before, I'm not a fan of that movie, but I do love Kurt Russell, so But I mean, twist. Who doesn't love Kurt Russell? Where is Did I break it? Did I step on it? Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I like to see. All right, 6 out of 30. Yeah, I did all the rock carvings the other day, and then this is the other collectible, and then all I really have is the cigarette cards, which is going to be their whole own challenge, I'm sure. But okay, so this one, I think it will be right here. It's amazing. You could zoom in quite a bit. Okay. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. But yeah, I don't know if you could roleplay as Arthur and only use bows and stuff. That'd be fun though. Hey, elk. What's up? Alright, the first book is called To Your Scattered Bodies Go. That's a good title. I like good titles. Conscious life forms on Earth being revived onto a synthetic planet by unknown beings. Oh! I feel like when I work... Okay, so I worked on some TV shows earlier this year as a PA. And, it was a great experience. It was really cool. I met 2 guys who were like big into fantasy, and I think one of them recommended this book to me. That premise sounds so familiar. It might have been a different one, maybe that one, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. Okay, I have to go all the way through Valentine. Blurg.
People? You need something? You know, can't even be bothered with this. You know what? Hold it. Something stung you, huh? Get out of my sight.
I was thinking, I want to get high honor though, so I want to get the achievement for that, or the trophy, but I was questioning. I was like, I need to kill 3 people, 3 people in 10 seconds with throwing knives. And I was like, that looked like it would be pretty easy.
Okay.
I let him go. It's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dinosaur, bone collector.
You're all right, girl. Easy, girl.
Oh, this dude again.
Run from me. Lester?
This is total madness. I know it is, but I can't stop. I can't. I'm feeling very...
Aren't we all, sir?
Very ignored. See, I asked for a message.
If you steal my horse, I swear I will. I will kill you. It's really good. Death is impossible. There are no animals or insects, just them and a giant river. That's really, really cool.
All these people and
Oh dear, I can imagine.
right.
Out of people, right?
That's very frustrating. The whole world.
Oh, that is frustrating.
Wasn't that enough?
Sorry, sir.
No. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all.
It's like weirdly a bummer.
The problem. I'm so greedy. I'm awful.
Okay, I feel bad for this guy. Well, sorry. Good luck to you. I'm really excited for the. I was talking to my friend the other day about the online component. We're gonna form a posse, but I'm really excited for the idea of like. I feel like I roll. Oh, look how pretty that looks. I need to take a picture. I feel like I roleplay anyway with Arthur. You know. I need to go back. I roleplay anyway a little bit with Arthur, but the idea of having a character that's wholly my own creation, because I still feel like I act sometimes in the way that I believe Arthur would react, not necessarily how I would react, you know? What the heck? My god, screenshot. Okay. I'll keep you, I guess. But yeah, and I think it'd be fun to make a character that doesn't look like Arthur, you know, it still has these really interesting mechanics. Ah, it's not gonna let me. Oh man, I went the wrong way. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, this is real bad. Oh no. Oh no. Talbot, or Mina. Mina. I'm sorry. Mina, oh god. Oh god, come here. We're good. Well, could have gone better. I'm sorry, girl.
Alright, girl. Hey, you're okay, girl.
Okay, I'm just gonna feed her some crazy stuff real quick. And give her some this. Huh? You like that? And some common bulrush, why not? And a carrot. All good. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, so sometimes when you want to cross a river or whatever, the waypoint system will be like, yeah, whatever, just cross here. And I was like, okay, but I should have paid attention. Ooh, whoa. There we go, that's what I want to see. She's okay. Dinosaur bones, dinosaur bones. Boom. Okay, so and then I believe there's one directly north of here. It appears to be a little U, like right around here. Oh man, we had to cross the river we just came across from, but is there any way we could go down maybe? I like there's sometimes where it's just like slow. I'm crossing. Making the moves. Let's see. Okay, looks like it'll be further up, so. Did I already get there? Did it take away my waypoint? Is this a road? Oh, this is that weird, really like narrow road, isn't it? It is. Oh, I just ran over a squirrel. Sorry. Okay. Are these berries? Please be a different type of berry. I need the herbalist achievement. God, more raspberries. Oh boy. Okay, so let's look at our map. I'm showing this other, at least I think, this other, it's so hard to see though, this other bone being, okay, right under the Dakota River, there's this arc, and it stretches down, and I believe it's like literally, it should be like right over here. Shoot. Maybe I need to get off my horse. This is freaking me out. Should I rob this train? I don't want to be a bad guy though, but I am a bad guy. I don't know. some reason, you collect dinosaur bones made me remember an FPS Indiana Jones game on the PS2. I remember an Indiana Jones game on the PC that was really, I think, not great, if I remember correctly. Is it in the wall? Maybe? But yeah, I remember it was one of those games where it's like, I feel like there were a lot of games when I was younger where I just like willed it to work on my computer, even if it wasn't, like, my computer was clearly not good enough to do so, or for it to actually be like a functioning good game. But it was one of those. Shoot, where is this one? Arthur. Okay, maybe it's down here. So it should be right around this area, I think. And I know I didn't find it yet. Oh, there it is. Haha. Yes. It is in a wall. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I know it's a collectible. It seems like I'm kind of cheating, but like, how does one find these if you don't use a guide? Like, props to the person that does, but it seems impossible to me to have all 30 dinosaur bones and somehow find them without using some sort of guide. I mean, isn't that what a guide is for? To make it more fun? Okay, it should be right around here, I believe. I love that Arthur can slip. I feel like that's a really cool part of this game. You can see it if he goes like, if you go on something too steep, he'll slip. Like, that's so neat to me. That's so cool. And he slips in like a way he doesn't always fall, which is kind of fun. Because you know how sometimes old games, like, you'd go immediately ragdoll for like 20 minutes down the side of a path. He'll like kind of stumble and sometimes ride himself. Just depends how steep it is. I don't know. I had the patience to try and find. Oh hey, sorry.
Back to it.
I don't know. I have the patience to find and try collectibles out of the guy. I know, yeah. Plus, I feel like that's kind of fun. Like, some of my favorite memories were with my stepmom playing Ocarina of Time on N64, and like us. I believe we were going through. What was it even like? Like Game Facts back when it was all just like really, really shoddily done PDFs that people wrote in like Courier New or whatever, and you just read. We just waste so much ink just printing pages and pages of just like block text. It was a lot of fun. And all that stuff with like Legend of Ocarina of Time, where you could like shoot an arrow into the moon at the fishing lake, and that was like a secret, and I don't know. Good times. Where is my horse? Mina, what are you doing? Does it have to be that way? Well, I guess it does. Alright, I'm surprised that I'm not at a higher, oh god, not at a higher familiarity rating with my horse or whatever it's called. But, if I keep running into trees and stuff, I'm sure I'll know why. Where is this? I got my small game arrows. You don't want to mess with me. Come at me, snake. Where is he? Where is he? I can't see him. Is this what it's like to look for a real snake? What? Where is it? Oh my god. Has it really gone this far? Oh, there you are. I got you. Why is it so fast? Oh my god. Okay, wait, so there's a diamondback over here. So I can get to the perfect snake corpses that I need. Oh, shoot. Arthur? Where are you? Man, imagine like being that good at bow and arrow that you shot a snake with a bow. I can't see it. Hey. Can't see anything. Someone riding off my horse? Is that its head? Yeah, okay, so I think I need a perfect snake carcass, so I'm just gonna run back with it and keep both of them. Oh, shoot, though. Or do I need to skin it? Because it will decay if I don't skin it, and I'll probably not be back in time. I'm gonna skin it. Whatever, there are always more snakes, right? I finally played Ocarina of Time after I found out got a graphical remake on 3DS. Yeah, it did. I never played that one, but I have a 3DS. It seems like it would be a good time. It's easily one of the best games ever made, so... Look at that. Timberland rattlesnake and, what is the other one? Different type of rattlesnake? Boom. Okay, cool. And hey, why not just take these carcasses? Carcassi? Just in case. Put them weirdly on the back of my horse. Lovely. Hey Nana, what's up? How are you today? I'm just collecting some weird snakes that are already skinned, so it can look even a little bit more crazy as I ride around. Okay, so we got our snakes. Good job, everyone. Oh boy. Oh, I'm doing a trial of Crunchyroll today. I was like, I want to watch more anime, so I've been watching Naruto. Really enjoying it. I wanted to watch one of the big three. I'm reading One Piece, so I figured Naruto might be a better choice. I could always watch Bleach, but I heard Bleach is... I know this is just like a big flame war waiting to happen, but at least from what I've read, people seem to say that Bleach is like the least... And I'm just generalizing, but the least good? Or at least the least consistent of the three? I know everyone that goes on for that long is like plagued with filler and all that stuff. I don't mind filler really, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to watch one of the main three, so I started watching Naruto. And I like it quite a bit. It's interesting learning about the jutsus and stuff. So it's pretty fun. Picked up Red Dead the other day. Ah, nice. I'm excited for you that you since you finally have a console. Snake tastes delicious. Really? Well, color me surprised. Is it up here? No. Okay, so I imagine it's gonna be up. A little bit further, guys. Can I make Arthur fall embarrassingly? Nope. He's too sure on his feet.
Let's go, girl. Yep.
Can't ride up the side of a cliff, Red Dead. Come on. Jeez, oh jeez, I go all the way around. I like Naruto when I was younger. It's crazy that all the big three have been going on for 20 years. I mean, besides, I don't know about Bleach, but the other two. And then I don't know for what reason I mistook. It was my mistake, but I was like, oh, Vagabond, it's supposed to be really good. Oh, let me read Vagabond. And I read pretty much the whole first collection today, and I was like, this is great. It was volumes 1 to 3. And I was like, well, at least Vagabond I heard is like a shorter one, right? And then I looked and it has like 16 3-volume omnibuses or whatever, omnibi, and I was like, ah, great. Just like can't pick anything short. As a Bleach fanboy in high school, I have to say Kubo let the series down, unfortunately. Oh, that's too bad. But I'm sure, like, you know, even with some of the weaker bits of, like, even stuff that I love, like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, you know, it's still, there's a reason why we all loved it and still love it. And I think, for the most part, like, I'll push through anything, you know what I mean? Like, I'll watch it. Don't tempt me. So, yeah, I always like watching stuff, so. Okay, so our next bone. Should we try to fight the guys at Fort Wallace, too? I say, why not? Okay, so it'll be up here, near Katora Springs. It's on the right side. It appears to be, like, right here. And then we'll be at Bacchus Station. Will be the next one. Will be over here. But yeah, I don't know. I just got tired of watching the Pro ZD videos and not knowing who Sasuke was. So I've been watching Naruto, and it makes all the Pro ZD videos better. And I think there's a guy named Giguk that I've been listening or watching on his videos on YouTube as well, and it's kind of fun as like a what is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Boop. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got you. 1, 2. 3. Ah! Haha! I got it. How I gotta get into cover. Jesus, are these O'Driscolls? I don't even know who these people are. Kill 3 birds of prey using only a tomahawk. Well, why not? Who are these guys? Did I just stumble into a camp? I love the shooting. A lot of the criticism I've seen of this game, I don't really understand. I just don't have them. I like the shooting. I think it's really cool. It's very cinematic. It's very snappy. You are fragile enough to make it interesting, I think. There's a lot of gun smoke and stuff. It reminds me of like a lot of my favorite westerns, which is the point, I think. My God. Jesus. They instantly start shooting. He's like, I don't know who these are. Are they O'Driscolls? Yes, they are. Okay, that's probably why. Here, watch this, guys. We'll do, just for fun, I got my Viking hatchet out. No, that's very dark for fun. I'm sorry, but... Oh, God, there's more than one. Jeez. Can I shoot the gun out of his hand, maybe? Gotcha, sir. Oh, jeez. Did not mean to do that, but I think we got him. I like the FPS mechanics too. It's not supposed to be like an FPS. Yeah, exactly. It's you got something in your head, sir. Where's my Viking? Give me back my stuff. My hatchet. Viking hatchet. There we go. Got it. Oh no, I don't want that. Is this mine? Is this mine? Can't see. I think so. I think we're good. No, wait. It's definitely not mine. Schofield, Cattleman. Mine doesn't have a wolf. I don't think it has a wolf. Where's my gun? You bastard. Is it mine? Thought I had an eagle. I'll have that, and then I have this. Let's do it over in the light. How about that? Oh yeah, no, that is mine. Okay. Sorry, guys. Did you know Sasuke wasn't intended to be in the series? Kishimoto's editor pushed Naruto to have a rival. Interesting. I love stories like that because it's always neat to see how stuff evolves. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. How stuff evolves and like changes based upon creative decisions, you know, editorial decisions, demands from, I don't know, fans or, you know, editors kind of submitting to fan service and stuff. It's all fascinating to me. I always think it's really neat. I love learning more about series. Behind the scenes stuff is some of my favorite stuff when it comes to entertainment, so. That was a bit hairy for a sec there. I did not do that very well. I could have been better. But whatever. We made it. Sasuke is such a... even I'm like 12 episodes in. I feel like Sasuke is such a good character, though. Like, I think it would have seemed lacking without that character. Because, like, Sakura or whatever is kind of... I don't know. I mean, I heard she gets better as it goes on, but I find Sakura not very interesting right now. But then again, I guess that's because of her kind of fawning over Sasuke is not very interesting to me. So I wonder if she'll get her own sort of arc as it goes on, but that is cool though. Sakura becomes useful only in Shippuden. Okay, so it goes, there's like what, 500 episodes of Naruto and then it goes to Shippuden? Is Shippuden just him being older, right? I'm sorry, I'm still very new to the whole anime thing, so I'm just like trying to wrap my head around some of the longer running shows. But that's why I like this game, because we weren't even expecting to get into this fight, and then we just randomly ran into this place. So is this ground coffee? It is. So yeah, it ended up being a fun shootout, and it's nice too that you can play I played whole hours of this game where I hadn't had a single like fight with anyone, just walking around looking for stuff, So I enjoy that. Is that a 3-star deer? I need to know. Let me see. Nope. You live another day, deer. You lucky deer. Okay, so let's go find that dinosaur bone that was very disorienting getting in that shootout. Oh, thank you, Cowgirl. I think I'm saying that right? Cowgirl? The Bone Collector, obviously. Very, very well-known movie. Everyone loves The Bone Collector. But how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I always try to have some sort of like reference. I couldn't really think of another. I had a bunch of cowboy ones I've done, but after a while, there's only so many cowboy references that I have that aren't like so, random or unknowable. You want some people to be like, oh, that's funny. So, I try to keep it at least a little bit interesting. Oh, finally we got horse drifting. Twinkie, what's drifting? Yeah. Kiba. Oh, Naruto and friends aged 16. Naruto was the guy with the dog. Okay. Oh, thank you. I am doing well. I'm just having a fun stream. You know, I was saying I enjoy this game because you can do just a bunch of side stuff if you want, and it's not like I saw an article the other day that was like, you know, will there ever be a big budget game without violence? I don't know if, like, I mean, maybe, but I think what's nice about this game is, yeah, it's violent, but it doesn't have to be. So it's usually a choice, you know what I mean? Yes, the story is predicated upon violence, and to advance the story you have to get in shootouts and all that stuff. But like I said, I think before you got here, I played hours of this game where I just hunted, which I don't really count as like violence in the sense the same way as you would count against a human. I just walked around, picked berries and herbs and whatever, and rode around on my horse, said hello to people, played poker. You know, like it's nice that you can exist in this world as something else than like a wholly violent entity, which is cool. Kiba. Okay, so I know. So is the original run? We're just talking about. I'm trying to get into anime and stuff and manga, Cowgirl. So I've never really read it until just recently, and I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was younger. But beyond that, I've watched a lot of movies and TV. But it's kind of neat to have like horror movies, some classic stuff, and this is what I really don't have very much knowledge about. So it's kind of neat diving into it finally, and I'm enjoying Naruto. But it's just, a little overwhelming because it is so long. But I just want to know. So the original run of Naruto is how long? Is it like Reaper in 99, isn't it? Like 600 episodes, and then Shippuden is like another couple hundred episodes. Am I mistaken in that thought, or they really stole my heart with Arthur Morgan? Oh, I know, right? Very story oriented, which I really love. Yeah, we talked about that. Did we talk about it on the stream? I think I talked about it. I had a friend that just got this game. And we were saying that I think it's so strange because I do like Rockstar as a company quite a bit, but I've never really connected with their characters in the way I've connected with Arthur Morgan. And I find him so tragic and like interesting and compelling. And I think he's just a great character, and I like that he's someone who's striving and often like failing to be better, but like really, really, you get a sense that he really wants to be good. But he feels like he's just been born into this sort of, outlaw's life. And I don't know, the sense of doom, I think, is really helped by this very methodical pace that the game has, where, it's a slower game, but like I love slow movies, so it's not a problem for me. But I could see how some people would be like, oh, I just want to run around and shoot stuff. Like, what's going on? Why do I have all this downtime, and why do they want me to go fishing and all this stuff? And it's like, I think it really helps build that sense of dread, and I like that quite a bit about this game. And plus, it's neat to see how the past contextualizes everything you experience in Red Dead 1 with John. And I love the interaction the relationship that John and Arthur have. I find very touching and interesting. So. He's such a sad little cowboy. I just want to see him. I want to see him thrive too. Just run off with Mary, Arthur. Come on. But yeah, and I like that it's interesting too. I think they do a good job of having him, he's kind of Shrek-like, and he's an onion, like he kind of plays the dumb brute well, but there's so much going on under that. And if you have the game, I definitely urge you to read Arthur's journal entries, because they really offer a nice insight into his mind. And like I said, it's just, everything is just really sad. Like, it's all sad. It's all about how he feels like, his time and the time of people like him is coming to an end, and the industrialized world is taking over, and, he feels, it's neat seeing the cracks in his belief in Dutch, and, oh, there it is, his belief in Dutch and these other people, and seeing that sort of spread from Arthur and people like Arthur and John to others, so, yeah, I think it's really well done. And I was saying, I love Rockstar to a point, but man, I hate their protagonists most of the time. And the two Red Dead games are the only games where I could really, get to know and admire, or at least understand their protagonists. The only time they came close to that with Grand Theft Auto was maybe Nico Bellic, but even then, like, Nico was still just like a mean, evil bastard. And I feel like at least Arthur feels bad about stuff, I love Arthur's journal entries. The drawings too. I know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about how far am I? I'm about like 40% into the game, 40% of the story. One sec, I don't know. Sorry, a little bit of slowdown there. Seems like it's all right now. Think we're good. I apologize for that. It happens every once in a while. But yeah. Yeah, just him like reflecting on all the bad stuff that happens to them is it's interesting because you don't really like I don't want to spoil anything or anyone if you haven't been watching, but like you can see where things are going to go wrong, and they do it really well with Arthur just being like pissed that I like that all he wants to be, he's a person that's continuing, good story writing, like you need to keep obstacles between your main character and their goal, and like he just wants to be in the West. Like, that's all he wants, is to be free and in the West, and in the plains and the desert and all that stuff. And every time they mess up or whatever, every time Dutch does something stupid or makes them do something stupid and gets them to follow him on some dumb plan, they have to flee further and further east, and you just feel so bad for this guy. He just wants to go back to the place that was familiar to him, and all this sort of like industrialized world. Just you could see why it makes him uncomfortable or upset. And yeah, I really love this story, and I can tell it's going to end badly. I personally, I've avoided spoilers, thankfully. I personally don't feel like our boy Arthur's gonna make it through, but I have. Look at my Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to do so. But pinned tweet from like 3 months ago, I was like, my prediction is that Arthur will not make it out of the game, and the epilogue, similar to the first game, you'll play as John Marston, and that'll be like the switch. But we'll see. I've been wrong before, but I feel good about this one. I'm 70%. Jeez. Slow down. Yeah, it's hard because this game it's one of those games, it's been a while since I've had a game that really, really just pulled at me to like keep going. And I just finished The Witcher 3 before this, and while I did enjoy The Witcher 3 quite a bit. Okay, ooh. Is this a bird of prey? Oh, shoot. Whew. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Well, there goes my hatchet. I need to get 3 birds of prey, right, for that achievement, or the trophy. God, challenge. I can never, trophies, achievements, challenges, whatever, they're all the same. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I played Witcher 3 and that was really good, and I feel like this game is very similar in that like you just have hours just disappear because you want to keep playing. But The Witcher 3, like, I didn't expect, I thought Geralt was going to die at the end, so this one I'm kind of like trying to prolong it because I feel like Arthur's not going to make it. And I just love Arthur so much. He's just a sad cowboy. I mean, is a lot of it part of, his own fault? Probably, yes, but I don't know, Everyone has their own journey. I know he's had a hard life. Also, I'm like a wuss when it comes to these games. It's so hard for me to be evil, guys. I just want to max out my my honor. That's all I want. I need it for a trophy, but I just play him as kind of like the honorable rogue, so. Undead Nightmare 2, perhaps? Did you know there's a Red Dead 2 reference in South Park? I do not. I haven't watched South Park. I wasn't allowed to watch it when it first came out, even though all my friends in baseball were watching it. My baseball teams when I was younger. But I wasn't allowed to watch South Park, so I just never started. So it is not something with that I'm familiar with, oddly. I know of it, obviously, and all the Killing Kenny stuff or whatever, but I feel like that's like long past, if I'm correct. So that's cool though. They're always they're always kind of on the pulse because they're able to have such a quick turnaround on their animation, which is kind of cool. But oh wait, is there a deer? Deer. I need one more. 3-star. 1-star. 1-star. 2-star. 3-star. Undead Nightmare 2. Honestly, I liked Undead Nightmare 1, but like, I don't know. I'm tired of zombies, guys. I'm tired of them. Tired. Just, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Raccoon, show me your stars. What are your stars like? Raccoon. My God. Oh, this guy. I hope not. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought was weird too, because like I found the ending of Red Dead 1 like moved me so much, because I've never experienced a game where, spoilers, the main character gets killed in such a, like, you know, and not to sound like I'm trying to oversell it, but like, can I give him $1? What's going on here? Did I already give it to him before? Is that why? But like John's whole arc in the first game was that he was a man who was always running away, and like it moved me so much, especially like I think I was it was 8 years ago, so I was like 18 or 19, and the idea that John spends the whole story running away, and he takes this one moment to like say goodbye to his family, sort of take responsibility for everything he's ever done, and like turn around and like face his problem, you know, even though he does die. I think it's a very, very moving ending, and like such a badass, like the way he walks out of those doors. Oh man. I don't care, sir. I don't want to race. And that's why like Undead Nightmare, I was like, cool, I guess, but I don't know. I wasn't really into it. I'd much rather have, you know, I don't think we're going to get very much single player content, honestly, with the $4 billion GTA 5's made, but I feel like this game's complete enough where if they just keep adding, if they had added like aesthetic mods or whatever, they're not mods, but like, you know, more outfits, more guns, whatever, like that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that at all, but as far as story stuff, I just don't know if we're gonna get it, and I would really rather not have another Undead Nightmare. Even though I did like the first one, I just, like Cowgirl said, I just find it, you know, it's not something that I enjoy. The online beta is supposed to come out for this game soon. Yeah, it is. I'm really, I'm not a big. I really tried for the channel, for the sake of the stream. I really tried to do multiplayer stuff, and I like multiplayer to a point. You know, I was pretty good at Overwatch, and by pretty good I mean like silver-ish. But it's just one of those things where I can never, and no multiplayer game ever took me hard enough to make me want to not play a good variety of games. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cowgirl. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've been enjoying talking to you. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, I like multiplayer to a point, but it just never, it doesn't move me in the same way story does, and I love story, so you know, it's just, I don't know. And then you look at the Game Awards, not that, you know, they're not the be-all end-all of what is good in video games, but, you know, I think it's kind of telling that, literally every game nominated for best game this year or whatever is a single-player game. So, you know, the idea that you have these dumb think piece articles being like, well, I think single-player games are kind of done, or, you know, whatever, and it's like, just because Fortnite's popular doesn't mean single-player games are going anywhere. Because I feel like single-player games, you know, anything that's narrative-driven has the power to move people and make them feel a certain way, and I definitely know that very few things in my life have made me feel the way the end of Red Dead did, and I imagine the way this game is building out this is going to make me feel similar. So, you know, I think we're in like a golden age of single-player games coming out, especially like on the indie side too. Like a lot of really cool stuff. So, hi. Not bad, but not good enough to be a classic. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Yeah, I liked Far Cry 3 just like the regular story. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Though I did think it kind of, for me personally faltered a little in the third act after Voss wasn't part of it anymore, since it was weird that they like set him up so hard in the promotional material, and then he was kind of lieutenant. I didn't feel like they got I felt like the rug was pulled out from under me, but not in like a oh gotcha way. It was just sort of like, oh, now I have to fight a weird like giant hallucination as the final boss. That's another thing too. Like I love all the weirdness in Red Dead, but I do feel like I gravitate towards stuff that doesn't have a world-breaking bits in it. Like there's some fun, you know, fantastical elements, but they're very subtle. I always found stuff in other games where, like all the Uncharted's, and I know it's based on it's kind of based on Indiana Jones, where there's always a fantastical element. But I do feel like every Uncharted, without fail, there's a moment where they have like a supernatural thing in Uncharted, and every single time, like I really did not like it, and it really took me out of the experience and made me not enjoy it as much. Like the Yeti portion in Uncharted 2. And I know eventually those guys are shown to be humans in suits, which is also ridiculous because they're like climbing on walls and stuff. But then at the end, Dragov or whatever, Ivan Drago, the Russian guy, he stabs himself with the blue goo, and it was just all, I don't know, all that. Like Uncharted is such a fun cinematic series, and every time it went fantastical, I just really turned me off. I didn't even play Uncharted 4, which I still need to, because I know it's a beautiful game. I like Naughty Dog quite a bit, but that's why I appreciated the consistency, at least thematically, of Last of Us, which is like, maybe to a fault, just like such a deadly serious game. But man, that ending, that was another ending where I was like, it's a good ending, you know. It's very characterful, full of compromise. Everyone acts in the way you think they would act, and it's just so, man, it's gutting. It really, really gets you. So what a great game. I feel like Arthur's a little cold. Okay. I'm trying to think where we should go. Would be closer. It's getting a little weird now because I'm in a strange place. There's a lot like up and down in terms of dinosaur bones. I guess we'll go to this one. Stay in the Grizzly East at least. Hey, that rhymed. It's right over here, I think. Multiplayer games are fun, they just lack story most of the time. Very true. So yeah, that's why I gravitate toward, for the channel at least, you know. Last things we've beaten have been Bloodborne, Spider-Man, MGS5 finally. You know, what was the other one? Witcher, which I really enjoyed. I love The Witcher. Oh, Moose! Moose! Oh, Moose, I love you. I'm so sorry. Do I have to kill you? Don't be a 3-star. Don't be a 3-star. Come back! You ever see how big moose are in real life? It's like Tomb Raider with the plot of Vertigo. Moose! Moose! Moose, come here. Just want to talk. Moose, Moose. I'm not chasing you with a hatchet. Oh my god. Moose. Oh, Jesus. Moose, don't stop running. Oh, I got you. Oh man, it's a 3-star moose. It's a 3-star moose, guys. I'm sorry, Moose buddy. We gotta do this. But, you know, it's only a game. He's not a real moose. He's a digital moose, so he won't care. A bow or a long-scoped rifle? Digital moose don't care. Remember that. It's okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, not Springfield. I want to do the bolt action. Moose! Buddy, I'm so sorry. This is why I'm bad at being evil. I'm not even being inherently cruel or anything. It's just like making me sad. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. See, this is even worse. Oh, that's even worse. Moose, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Moose. I'm so sorry. Look how big he is. Or she. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Moose. I'm so sorry. Basically, Game of the Year is going to be this or God of War. Basically, you know, and I liked Spider-Man, but I do feel like, just because of the property, they couldn't really go to where this goes, obviously, or where God of War goes, which is like, man, that gets dark. But in like a very, once again, characterful, very affecting way. Man, my snakes are totally gonna go bad. That was weird. Sorry. I'm sorry, Moose. I'm sorry. I get a little sad watching this game because I personally relate to the changing of the times. Like, I'm not old, but due to my profession and people I surround myself with, I often get sad because stuff keeps changing. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why can't I get up this ridge? Oh my god, wow, these trees are like literally the most trouble I have in this game is with trees. And is this the end of the map? Is that why? Not even. What the heck? I'm a cattle rancher. Oh, jeez. Well, duh, yeah, I was gonna say duh. I don't mean to say duh to you, duh to me. Wow, I can definitely see why that would affect you. Yeah, that's so cool. Celeste had a really good story for a platform. I heard Celeste was also very good. I'd like to play that on the channel. I also want to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood as well, because I do really like Castlevania. I've only played... Oh man, I played it like really long time ago, like 2004 when I moved to Colorado. I played a Castlevania game and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Symphony of Night though. Oh dear, sorry sir. But yeah, man, after watching the Warren Ellis adaptation on Netflix, I really, really like that. So I would really urge everyone, if you like animation and you like Castlevania, watch that show. It's really good. And you have Graham McTavish and Richard Armitage doing voices, and I love both of them. You know, they're both in The Hobbit, which, you know, I wish Jigglypuff were here so we could talk about that, but we don't have to go into The Hobbit, which that's like my hill I'll die on. I like the Hobbit films, but it's okay if you don't. It's cool. It's alright. It's alright. But, yeah, Cattle Rancher, that must be, yeah, no wonder you relate to this game. Yeah, I've only ridden a horse a few times. I'm a large person, so I usually I feel like I'd feel bad if I didn't, unless I had like a really, really strong horse, but, yeah. I've ridden a horse like 3 times, and each time I felt like the horse was just not into it. So, I don't know. But Arthur Morgan seems like he's kind of he seems like a pretty big guy, right? I'd say he's probably like 6 feet tall, right? 6'1"? I myself am 6'6", so, you know, up there a little. So is this a bird of prey? A vulture is carrion, right? Oh, that's an eagle. Oh man, am I gonna have to kill an eagle? This is back in, oh my god, a bald eagle. Okay, how about a crow? Well, a crow is not a... Oh man, guys. Oh man. It's an opportunistic predator. Varmint rifle? Jeez, you can be a Halo Spartan. I mean, is that how tall they are? That was another thing where I kind of fell off of Halo after... What was it? Halo 3. Oh no, eagle! Actually, that's probably for the best. Just go. Just go, be free. All my horses tend to be bigger as well, so I find myself having to run, jump on the back of the horse. 100% of my upper body to lift myself up there. Well, that's good. It's a good workout, right? Yes, I'm a large person, so... Oh my god, oh my god. I'm just gonna take this easy. Here we go. Also, props to this this actor. I forget his name. The guy who plays Arthur is so good. I'm 5'3". My girlfriend's 5'3". Like, it's not that small. I mean, it's pretty small, but it's not... Her mom's like 5 feet tall. And then in Colorado, we have a friend, she's still there. She's 4'11", so she's very, very small. So, you know, I've been surrounded by small people my whole life, but maybe I could ride a moose like Thranduil. You know, honestly, I don't think that's a bad suggestion. I really like Lee Pace. He's also a really big dude. So, yeah, sign me up. Only if they bring Pushing Daisies back, though. I'll try. Guys, if you haven't watched Pushing Daisies, get on that. It's one of the best shows ever made. Brian Fuller is an insanely underrated showrunner. Watch Hannibal and Pushing Daisies. Hannibal is in American Gods. First season he ran, but he left. But man, Hannibal is probably the best show I've ever seen. So it's so tightly written, so poetic, so beautiful, and just Mads Mikkelsen and Hugh Dancy, like two of the best leads you could possibly have in a show. But I always liked it because throwback show. I wish the show. I know, right? They always say like, could they come back for a fourth season? And I'm like, yeah, please. But I find that Brian Fuller described it as like an intellectual romance, and I always found that so cool because I mean, it really is just like this sort of weird, twisted romance of these two like genius men who are both like crazy in their own way. And something about it where like they're the only people that understand each other fully, and it's just so well done and so interesting and so artfully like shot, and all the stuff is so good. Man, if you watch Hannibal, if you have the opportunity to do so, do it. It's so good. You will not regret it. I'm really making a mess of this, aren't I? Okay, this might be a hard one to get to, guys, so I'm gonna save it real quick. And then, yeah. Man, Hannibal's good, though. I'm getting a little parched. But yeah, look at what I was saying. I've been playing about 2 hours, I think, almost. Maybe a little less, but it's pretty cool that we did this whole time with, like, only getting into, like, one firefight for the most part. That wasn't even my fault, so, oh no. Okay, so we're trying to go this way. Stay kind of high up. I've only seen Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon. How do you compare Hannibal to those? Okay, so here's the thing. I really, really admire Sir Anthony Hopkins. I think he's a wonderful actor. But after having seen Mads Mikkelsen's take on Hannibal, I just really can't picture anyone else. I feel like, to me, Anthony Hopkins' Hannibal was always scary, but never really seemed like a real person. And I feel like the true strength of Hannibal is Mads Mikkelsen really feels like a real person that could exist, who is like frighteningly intelligent, you know, weirdly, you know, apathetic to a lot of people's pain. But it's just he also has appreciation for art. He's also a writer. He's just very, very interesting and well drawn in that show. And his relationship with Will Graham is like actually very touching, and it's really, really weird how that show makes you not agree with, but at least understand Hannibal and know why like he does what he does, which is not to say that it's in support of anything that he does, but they do such a good job of making him a fully realized character. And so I like the movies fine, you know, well enough or whatever, but I feel like if you watch the 30 episodes of the show, I think it's 30, you will not regret it, because it's just such a great show. It's so good. Even from the pilot's great too. And then the third season does have Red Dragon in it, so if you're into that, you can see how they did Red Dragon. Richard Armitage is also, what's his name, Francis Dollaride, so he is the Red Dragon, which is fun. Once again, I love my Thorin Oakenshield. He is so majestic. But yeah, I mean, really, watch Hannibal, guys. I know I went on this giant tangent, but it's so good. It's so good. Oh. Just a bunch of Arthur slipping. That's all today is going to be. I don't know if I can get back up to my horse, guys. Oh boy. Maybe? Oh, no. It's like that video of that bear, that viral video, that little bear cub trying to get up the hill that's been going around. Okay, Arthur, you got this, Arthur. So I'm gonna go over here, go around. Okay, good job. I said good boy. And then run up. Run up. Arthur, come on, grab some grass, man. He's getting his cardio in, right? I always thought Silence of the Lambs was Hannibal. So it is technically Hannibal. I mean, it's a Hannibal. Thomas Harris has written. It's based on one of his books. Got it. See, you get it when you're not thinking about it. Unfortunately, they didn't have the rights to Clarice Starling. They had the rights to Hannibal Lecter, but not Clarice Starling, who's technically the main character of Silence of the Lambs. So they were going to do that in the 4th season, or maybe 5th season. I think they had a 5-season arc that they wanted to do. So that's why I kind of want the show to continue. But it ended in a fine place. I'm satisfied with it, but still, it always bums me out when you have something that you really love that just doesn't have a mainstream appeal because it's so, like, I don't want to say highbrow, but it's, very artful, a lot of discussion of, like, philosophy and good and evil and morality and all this stuff, so, whatever. But Netflix, I think Amazon Prime has it. Okie dokie, y'all, head to bed. It was so nice meeting you. Oh, thank you so much, Cowgirl. It was so nice talking to you as well. I really enjoyed our conversation. I know you probably have to wake up early since you are a cattle rancher, but thanks so much. I hope I see you again very soon. Have a great night. Sleep well. And thank you for the follow. Hopefully I see you again soon. Man, Arthur's having a hard time getting back up to this horse. I'm so sorry, Arthur. Alright, girl. Ah, shoot. Wanted dead or alive? What did I do? Just this. What is this? Just this? Just this ram is wanted dead or alive? Okay, so we got that one, guys. And I accidentally undid this one. I believe it is... Where is it? Near the O on... Oh, I'm confusing myself again. Okay, here it is. It's past this. It's up here, right beneath this. I think it's right here. But we'll see. Slumber well. But yeah, the funny thing too, 99, if you watch Silence of the Lambs again, because Anthony Hopkins won an Oscar for playing Hannibal Lecter, which is interesting. Well deserved, I think. But the interesting thing is Hannibal really is only in that movie for I think he has 12 minutes of screen time. It's crazy how briefly he's in that movie, but he makes such an impact. But it's nice to see how the show is before anyone knows he's a serial killer. So you have a lot of interesting thematic material with him trying to escape, being caught, but also how he chooses to. He's a psychiatrist technically, and so he's also an advisor to the FBI in Maryland. So he's helping the FBI try to capture criminals, really, and serial killers and stuff. And it's interesting to see how his morality is explored in that way, because sometimes he seems very unknowable. He'll help the FBI, and other times he'll be like, yeah, I think I'll help the killer, and try to impede their investigation. So it's cool because you never really know how he's gonna go, but when he does go a certain way, they make sure that it's, it makes sense, and it makes sense for the world that they've established. But yeah, it's always interesting seeing the time, the amount of minutes different characters actually in stuff. So, especially with Infinity War is a recent example of seeing. I think Captain America's only in 12 minutes of that movie as well. It makes such an impact because, man, I love Captain America. He's my favorite. Eat a carrot. Eat a carrot. Yeah, Captain America, man, so pure. I love that guy. Okay, we've been going for about 2 hours, so I might get to this next one and call it. I feel like it's been a nice stream. Got a new follower, a cowgirl. She was really cool. Are you a 3-star? Are you a 3-star? You are. Oh no. What the heck? Oh. Why are they making me do all this sad stuff today? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ram, don't do that to me. Well, that doesn't feel good, guys. Oh god. Arthur was shaking. He felt so bad about that. Sorry, Ram. Should I check that other one? Probably. Perfect. Yeah. I need one more, I believe. Grizzly mutton. Or Grizzly, not Grizzly. What about Captain America? I love Captain America. I find him... He is easily my favorite superhero. I just find him so... Like, when I was younger, I mean, I love Batman and all that stuff. But as I get older, and as the world seems to have gone a little bit darker, I find myself really gravitating toward people that are just good. And I find Steve Rogers he fits that bill. I love that he to me represents the the American ideal, in the sense that he is a person who always argues for like compassion and kindness and understanding. I don't know why anyone employs him. He breaks away from his orders all the time, because he always wants to give people a chance. He always wants to do the right thing, and I love that so much. And it's not even like he's Captain America, yeah, but he cares about everyone. He's not just going to care about Americans, you know what I mean? And so I just find that so cool, and I love his whole thing in the first movie, which I think is seriously underrated. I think Joe Johnston did a great job directing that. So many great little moments, and Haley Atwell is just amazing as Peggy Carter, but and Dominic Cooper is a young Howard Stark. But this idea that when he says he's like, you want to kill Nazis, and he's like, no, I just hate bullies. Ah, shoot! Oh, dude! Oh my god! It's okay. You shot my horse, man. But yeah, when he says you want to join the superhero or the super soldier program to kill Nazis, and he's like, no, I just hate bullies. I don't care where they're from. And I'm just like, come on. I love that stuff. I eat it up. Oh my god. Mina's been shot in the eye and in the neck, but she's all right, I guess. Maybe. Here, let me just brush you off. You're okay. Make it clean. Won't take long. But yeah, Captain America is easily my favorite. For that very reason, I just think he's so pure. And I just love that Bucky stuff, you know? I love that he has a best friend. I love that he cares about his friend. He's willing to like fight the United States government for his friend. It just gets me, you know? And then, like, similarly, my other favorite hero is Spider-Man, because I love Peter Parker, once again, because he is so pure. He does things because they're the right thing to do, not because it's helpful to him necessarily, you know. And then also Clark Kent, obviously Superman, I really, really enjoy as well. Especially with, like, how he's depicted by, like, Grant Morrison in the All-Star Superman. I don't know, anybody just is good because they're good, you know? And it's not always the easy choice, but it's the right choice. Like, I love all that stuff. I'm a sucker for it. Doesn't mean I don't love Batman. I still do, but, you know. I don't know. I just love that. I just love that goodness. The first movie, I definitely urge you to revisit that first movie, because it is it's a lot of fun. You know, I feel like it has a great arc. It sets up everything else. It was, in my opinion, hot take, the strongest of the 3 original Marvel movies. or at least my favorite, personally. Oh, shoot. Okay, so it should be around here somewhere. Spider-Man's character arc is just to get people to like him. I mean, yeah, Peter Parker's a good guy. Even in the Homecoming, when they had the kind of callback to the famous "I need to save Aunt May" thing, where he's like pinned under the rubble, I was like almost in tears. Like, is he gonna be all right? It just gets me, you know. Like, I love that. I love that kid. So, I think we already went down here. Okay, so now the next one is over in Roanoke Ridge. Where is Roanoke Ridge? Over here. It's like a weird, right near the O. Oh, it's literally like right here. Okay, one more, guys. One more. Whoa. My horse went down? The heck? What are you doing down there? But yeah, I mean, Peter's just, you know, come on. Such a good guy. I was just making Arthur just, like, filthy. Girl. Alright. Oh no, oh no. Freaking. There it goes, guys. There it goes. Rocks, everything. Did we lose the skins as well? I think we only lost. We have the moose pelt. It's still good. Thankfully, you cannot damage moose pelts from. We did drop the snake carcasses, but they're gonna go bad soon anyway, so whatever. But yeah. Oh dear. Dude, guy. Coming out of the fog. Dude, guy. Alright. But yeah, any character that has that sort of inherent goodness, or at least, it's not even inherent, it's like a goodness that they, like, fight for and have to compromise for, and or not compromise for. You know, and it makes them seem unreasonable to a sense, but, you know. Oh, is this the wolf guy? That is the wolf guy. It's the naked man that runs with wolves. Oh, Jesus. Freaking another gosh darn tree. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop. Go away. Piss off, ghost. Weirdly off topic, but I'm kind of excited to see how Spawn is going to turn out. Yeah. I mean, I hope it's good, but I mean, I don't know. That wolf is big. Yeah, I can't imagine being attacked by a wolf, but you know, all props to Todd McFarlane. I think he's a, you know, good artist and stuff. I just don't know how he's going to be as a screenwriter, you know? Not that I want to doubt him, but I don't know. And he keeps saying, like, it's very, like, edgelord stuff. Not edgelord, but, like, it just being like, it's going to be, I want it to be such a hard R that it makes children cry. And I'm like, okay, or just make, like, a intense R-rated movie starring, like, a, you know, pretty intense character to boot, but, I don't know. I would say I'm cautiously optimistic, but we'll see. And Spawn is cool. I think it's a shame that Michael Jai White is not coming back. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, personally, but oh dear, sorry. But your time has come. Or maybe not, if I can't find you in these freaking trees. Ah! Oh no, oh no. Fine, you live to fight another day. Just to get myself killed running around this forest. Also, there's like this brood of weird country people that just keep bothering me over here, which is scary and I don't like it. So always have to be on your guard, you know? But yeah, I always like the cape stuff in the original Spawn. But it had stuff too that, like, John Leguizamo's weird clown I wasn't super into. That's more of a personal preference. I don't have chlorophobia or anything, but I don't know. I think it's just that it was supposed to be, like, upsetting, you know, or just, like, kind of gross and weird. And even as a kid, I was never into, like, gross stuff. And even now, I'm just like, I'm good for the most part. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is going to be Spawn. I heard that he's getting paid a lot to not be on set very long, so maybe that's just a rumor, but I would not be surprised. Alright, so 16-30. That was a pretty good run, right? I might just call it there tonight, guys. We got a good 2 hours. I want to do some more riding and stuff. Maybe eat something. I'm kind of hungry before my girlfriend gets back, but he has a full body outfit. This is true. Well, that's one thing. Are they going to do like a full body outfit, or are they going to do like some sort of weird, you know, 2011, 2010 Green Lantern thing, where it's all digital? Hopefully not that, but who knows? I think the next one is up here. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there, guys. 99, Reaper, thanks for hanging out. If you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, please follow. Maybe we can get to 200 by next year. I know we still have a ways to go, but I don't know. I know I've been playing a ton of Red Dead. I'll play some new stuff soon. Also been trying to save some money, but I'm working on a podcast as well, so hopefully that'll be out in a bit. But I just need to save some money, so I've been trying not to buy as many games. But yeah, I'll just keep working and stuff. So we've been on a more consistent streaming schedule, which I'm happy about, so I'm glad to see a lot of you here. Had quite a few people watching tonight, which is very fun. So thanks to Cowgirl for the follow. 99 and Reaper, thanks for hanging out. Becomes Ryan Reynolds during the part of the comic he turns. Oh, jeez. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, weird. Huh. Because it wasn't Michael Jai White when he was alive, was he? It was just when he was actually Spawn. Weird. Well, I don't really know a ton about Spawn, but I guess I have time to learn, so... But yeah, thanks so much, guys. This was a lot of fun. God, this game is good. Have fun, 99, playing more of it. It's so much fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. And I'll let you know how my Naruto... I'll keep you updated on how my Naruto viewing is going. Okay, bye, guys. Bye.